All right, let's do this. Part 5 of the series of opening up error rolls that somebody brought back to my local branch. Another penny roll hunter who is most likely in their novice stage and does not have an eBay account. Several of the coins that I found um, were valuable. There was one from, I think, episode 3. If you just type in if you want to watch the episodes, right? This is episode, I believe it's 519. Yeah, 519. So it starts at 515. If you just type 515 or 516 or 517 or 518 into the search bar, you can watch all the episodes or watch it from the beginning. And they put one of them that they put in was there were a couple good die clashes. There was some good lamination errors, and there was one that had a P. I'm gonna spoiler alert, right? I mean, shut this, watch it. If you don't want spoilers, then watch it. But it had an F that was in the shape of a P. So they probably could have got $50 to $100 for that easy on eBay. But they don't know, and they probably don't have an eBay account, so they're not familiar, or they would have sold it. So a lot of the coins like this one have little marks or that on the rim, and they're putting it into probably a jar or a cup, and they're saying it's an error. So they really don't know what an error is. Now, with that said, they get lucky sometimes with what they found, and I don't know if the 88D comes with a flared G. This one is obviously not a flared G, but and so that's why I'm actually doing the videos, because they did put some work and time and effort into. See, they're focusing a lot on the rim. Like, you got to admit that looks like a D on it. I look at it under the loop. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's just post-mint damage. Move this light over. No, there's no errors here that I see. And this is the last one that we have, and we're gonna see. In the previous episode, there wasn't that much anything good in it. There was one decent error in it that was worth a few bucks. Can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but I know I put it into a flip. There's only one coin I put into a flip from the last episode, and they put their copper back in also. You see all the post mint damage? They're thinking this is an error, and they're putting into the error jar, but they're not errors. Well, we got a copper at least, right? So they're not taking the copper out, so that's cool too. It probably wouldn't be worth. Wow, that's not true. Those zinc penny errors I found were worth money, so it would still be worth doing it. But I'm glad they didn't take the copper out, because that just would have stunk. See, I see coins like this, and I'm wondering why they put it to the side. Where's the error? What did they see as an error? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What that mark right there? I don't know. But hopefully they did find something. Here's a nice misaligned die. This one's worth a couple dollars, maybe $2. It's a copper. It's in nice condition, and it's a misaligned die. So usually you don't find misaligned dies that are that misaligned. It's not as much as I'd like to see, but it's still a little bit more misaligned than normal. And it's the type of penny you can put up for. Obviously, this one. Oh, look at this. Was inside some kind of a machine, and it got really smacked around. Did it happen in the mint? Who knows? But people still like stuff like this because it's odd and it's cool looking and it's copper. See, that one might be worth $1 or two too. You know, like cheap errors, like people who just like buying odd stuff will buy pennies like that. Even though from a numismatic and coin collecting perspective, they have no value, people will buy them for $2. My next series of videos is going to be on. Oh, this one's missing the one. I mean, it's that you can see it in the shiny, but if you look at it this way, it's missing the one. Very light strike, maybe a grease strike. Again, another one that might be worth $1 or two. So, and there's a part of me that's glad, that they're sending it back to the bank because it gives the video content. And obviously, if they're going to send any viable coins back, it's good that they come to me. So this one has the wire rim. It's a weak wire rim, but it's there. The wire rim, that one's not worth anything. Not even. It's just worth copper value. Again, which is cool that they're sending that they're returning copper. 1999. No white AM. I don't know what they saw here. Yeah, what I would tell them is to watch my videos, and then they would learn. No white AM. They would learn about errors, and that would be helpful. This is a very nice misaligned die in 1982. Another one that's worth $1 or two. Let me put this with the other one, and I'll keep the misaligned dies together. What do you think, copper or zinc? I can't tell. I'm gonna go with. I can't tell. I really can't tell on this one. I would lean towards zinc, but it could be copper. Yeah, it's an 83. So because it's an 83 and I can't tell if it's copper, which is odd, I will weigh it. 99.9% of them, I can tell whether or not they're copper or zinc. This one I can't. Right, it's a little heavy. If it was copper, they would have sent a $1 million penny back to me, and I would have been very thankful for that. I'm not sure what the error is that they saw in this. Maybe the rim. They're really into rim errors. Whoever this person is. They have a bunch of no flare G. They have a bunch of other penny rolls that they sent back to the bank. They wrote shiny on some of them. This one has a little circle there. It's a crimp roll error. Crimp roll machine. Could be post mint. Another 1982. Where's the other 82 I got? Okay, that was another misaligned die. This is also a misaligned die. Again, it's a nice penny. This one has some staining. 82D copper. If that was a small date, it would be worth $1 million. I mean, it's like having lottery tickets that are worth, that are you're off by one number, and the one number makes it worth zero or $1 million. So no white AM, no other errors. So again, most of these are just nice as a novelty. Oh, that's a real shiny copper. Another 82 with a misaligned die. It's a nice look, very nice looking pennies. I saved all my 82, so I'm cool with that. Beat up 93. It's not an error though. See, they think they're putting these to the side. I mean, they put it in the roll marked error. Oh, that's a beautiful 75. No errors, but really nice condition. Thank you. I'll take that. A lot of copper in this one. So, if you're new to penny roll hunting, and or you just didn't put your research into it, you'll find a lot of pennies like this one here, where this misaligned, and it shows the planchet rim in addition to the die rim, and they're not worth anything though, unfortunately. So, yeah, zinc. And if anybody wants to send another 82 misaligned die, but if anybody wants to send any, make a donation to the channel, I will, shout you out in the video, and I will do, not to be, ungrateful, but I prefer unsearched stuff. Another 82. I prefer unsearched penny rolls to go through, because it's just more interesting that way. These are searched, but again, the person wrote down error, and we're going to see if they found anything good. So that's what makes the video kind of interesting to me. '82 small date, copper, and if this had a D on it, it'd be the $1 million penny. So a lot of 82s. I guess they put their 82s to the side. Then they just threw them in with the error pennies for whatever reason. Yeah, but there's no errors on a lot of these. So, it really tells me they kind of don't know what they're doing. I was hoping to find at least one nice error. So far, we have not found a valuable error. I mean, these 82s might be worth $1 one day. Especially if they're in nice condition. Misaligned die, I guess that's why they put it to the. It isn't technically, it is an error, so that they would be correct, but not ones that I would personally put to the side. '88, no flare G. Misaligned die in the reverse. And I guess this is why, I guess, I don't know what that is. Interesting little trail of dots. Misaligned die. Almost has a railroad rim. It'd have to be a little bit further in, right? There'd have to be more railroad. You have to know. If you look up, I've done videos on them. I found, I think, about 2 of them. It's a nice 82. The rim error or a collar error. So I guess the best part of this video was finding all those 82s. And this is the last penny. Found some good copper. And we are done with the series. This is it. I hope you enjoyed the series. Please click like and subscribe and all that. And I will see you in episode 520, at which time we will start talking about the end of having a discussion while penny roll hunting about the end of the U.S. penny. Most of you out there already know that they have said that in early 2026, that I don't even know if they're going to make any 2026 pennies. They might make some in the beginning of the year, and that'll be it for United States pennies, the end of an era. The small cent started in, I believe, the first Indian head penny, 1859. It will be 2026. So you're talking about what's that? 27 plus 100 and 160, 170, something like that. Talking about 176 years of the small cent. I don't know if that's the longest reign for a type of penny in the world. I'll look into all those details while I'm doing the videos. So it should be pretty interesting discussion. God bless. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.